everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having an absolutely amazing day. If you're new here, hi, I'm Liz, aka My Pastel Past, and I do a lot of Animal Crossing and cozy game content here on YouTube, and I'm a variety streamer over on Twitch. I'm so excited to be bringing you today's video. Today we're working on a very small part of my Pink Core Island. Today we're going to be attempting to make like a heart pond. I've seen a few people do this in the past, and I've always been curious about trying to attempt it myself. So that is exactly what we're going to get done today. Right now I'm just kind of using some of like the dirt paths to kind of figure out where I want the center of my pond to be. I have it kind of already mapped out by using my little cute pink paths and trees all the way around, and I knew I wanted the heart pond right in the middle. So at this point we just get to do a little bit of terraforming, try to get that heart shape going for us, and it's a little bit of trial and error just because the space I'm working with is quite cramped, it's quite small, but I wasn't sure what else I could put in the space other than something cute like that. So this is exactly what I'm doing right now. Just kind of layering it all out. I'm actually really happy with how this build turned out. It didn't take me nearly as long as I thought it was. So this video is, I guess, a lot shorter than I would have liked, but oh well, not every build will take me hours upon hours, and that's okay. In all honesty, it saves my back a little bit during the editing process, so kind of happy for that. As I'm terraforming, I'm kind of noticing that my heart is very long, and that's not necessarily what I wanted, so I just have to kind of like clean up the edges a little bit, and this is what I mean when it's trial and error. We have these thoughts in our head when we build, and they don't always turn out exactly how we want the first try, and that's okay. It just means we get to learn from our mistakes and try again. And at this point, I finally got the heart how I'm liking it. So now it's time to decorate, which is my personal favorite part. I will say it's very odd watching this back and seeing all of the pink and the green and my island before it is what it is now, because since filming this I have done a lot more work on it. Don't worry, there are plenty more videos and speed builds coming from all the extra work I've done on my island. They'll be out soon, I promise. But it's kind of cool seeing the early stages of some of my builds because let me tell you, when I say that this is going to be a Pink Core Island, oh my goodness, it is pink. I was working on my island even last night while talking with some friends, and I screen shared with them to show them how pink it was, and even they said it was very pink. It's pinker than I expect. So for me to say it's something that's very, very pink, that's how you know it's going to be a very pink island. But at this point, I definitely just want to kind of outline the heart with some flowers. I didn't have many pink flowers to work with, so I just used what I had on hand. And at this point, I'm looking at these little wood partitions, wood fences almost. I feel like they're more of like a fence than a partition, because when I grew up, that's what fences used to look like in our homes. I don't know about anyone else, but I end up using a lot of those partition boards, and I absolutely love them. At this point, I'm grabbing a few things. My initial thought was maybe doing like a little bit of a picnic area to the left side of the pond, maybe putting down a few blankets, some seating, some chocolate, which is why I grabbed so much. And then I changed my mind as I was looking at it. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate the confetti coming out of those machines? I think that they look so cute, and I love how like the little pink fluttery confetti pieces of paper are. I think it's just so cute. I love those machines so much, and I don't know why I waited so long before getting them. I had to time travel so much though when I was doing this build, simply because I did not have enough materials. I had to keep going back for wood partitions in particular, because I literally ended up encompassing the entire pond in those, and then trying to find little items to be placing around, like what I'm doing here with the little scooter and the bicycle, just to kind of add, I guess, a little bit of dimension. I've never really done an island like this before. Most of my islands end up being heavily terraformed, lots of sunken waterfalls, and cliffs to kind of break up areas. And this time I'm not. And I was talking with one of my friends the other night, and they told me to try putting down some bicycles and scooters to try to help with that curve the way our islands go when we keep it flat like this. And you know what? I think it worked really, really well. So shout out to them. And of course, Vivian wants to just sit right there, right where I'm trying to place items. Always in our way. So might as well go and trap them in this lovely heart pond we have. Speaking of which, Vivian is a new villager to my island. I just got them the other day. I believe it was Hazel that moved out. So Hazel moved out and Vivian moved back in. Or I had Vivian move in, and I'm like, I'm not overly upset with them. Also, the cute plaza benches, I think, are my new favorite thing for my island, this island in particular. I love the pastel pink, and I think the pastel blue works really, really nicely. It gives a little pop of color and something to break up the pink. Because one thing that I'm a little bit concerned about with this island is it's going to be pink on pink on pink, and it's just going to wash everything out. So having that nice little pop of blue in there, I really personally like. I've also never had a chance to use any of those items before, so it made me super happy to finally be able to use them. Once again, I'm just placing down more wood partitions. I think these are going to be like my new favorite item. I know there's jokes about people going like barrel core. How about wood partition core? Because I love this item so much. Easily going to be one of my most used item on this island. You know how people make jokes of like, how many times can I use this one item on my island? That's going to be me with the wood partition. I'm going to end up having to count how many times I've placed a wood partition on this island, because I can promise you it's going to be a lot. I also did change a little bit of my entrance after I posted my last video, so you got a little sneak peek of that. I finally got storefront, so I got to place those there now instead of stalls. And now I'm just placing the rest of the flowers, the pink flowers. I just really wanted to fill in this area with as much plants as I possibly could, because I mean, they're so cute. Why wouldn't we want to have a ton of plants? And then I realized once again that I did not have the wood partitions that I needed to finish that area. I didn't even have any of my storage. I kept running out of them, so I had to keep ordering and time traveling back and forth. So that's what I end up having to do again and again and again. I actually have no idea how many times I had to time travel back and forth. At least 3 or 4. Just to be able to get all the items I need. But finally, I have them. We get to place them and fiddle around with them a little bit more. And they look so pretty. This looks like a little park almost, which I think I love about it. Especially with the kind of city vibe I'm going for. Having a little bit of nature in the middle is quite cute, and I really like it. And that is it. This is the final build of the heart bond. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you like my content and you want to see more of it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like, and let me know down below the comments what you thought of this build and what other builds you want to see from me in the future. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing day, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye!